One of the scariest films ever made, a cinematic masterpiece. But did you know the harrowing tale of The Exorcist is rooted in a real-life exorcism? The Exorcist, released in 1973, terrified audiences with its story of a young girl, Regan, possessed by an ancient demon. But this fictional tale draws heavily from the true story of a boy known only as Roland Doe. In 1949, a 14-year-old boy from Maryland began experiencing unexplainable phenomena, scratching sounds, shaking furniture, and violent outbursts. His family, desperate for answers, turned to their Lutheran minister and eventually the Catholic Church. Roland's case was documented in detail: chairs tipping, beds shaking, and Latin phrases spoken by a boy who had never studied the language. Words allegedly appeared scratched into his skin. But the most terrifying accounts came during the exorcisms. Over several months, Catholic priests performed up to 30 exorcisms on Roland in Maryland and St. Louis. According to witnesses, the boy thrashed violently, cursed, and exhibited supernatural phenomena. Eventually, Roland was declared freed of possession. But the story left lingering questions. Was it real or a fabrication? William Peter Blatty, inspired by these events, wrote The Exorcist, a book that became the basis for the legendary film. Yet even Blatty admitted some parts of the story may have been exaggerated for dramatic effect. The movie itself was plagued by bizarre occurrences. Fires on set, unexplained injuries, and untimely deaths led some to believe the production was cursed. As for Roland Doe, later revealed as Ronald Edwin Hunkeler, he lived a quiet life as an engineer for NASA. But his fear of being recognized as the inspiration for The Exorcist haunted him for the rest of his days. And the house? Some believe the dark energy remains. Paranormal teams have investigated the property, claiming the presence of lingering spirits tied to Roland's traumatic experience. 50 years later, the legacy of The Exorcist continues to chill audiences. Whether a tale of possession or fabrication, the story forces us to ask, what lies beyond the veil of the ordinary? The Exorcist, inspired by true events, haunted by real fears.